I'm really, I'm really honored to get to share this space with you, and I'm so happy that you're here. So I want to start by reading a, a, a poem. I, as Kate said, I write children's books, but before I wrote children's books, I wrote poetry. That's kind of my first love, is poetry. And this is my second book of poetry, if you can see that there. It is called Blurt. And this book of poetry is all about my stutter. The whole book is just about stuttering, how I feel about stuttering, the sound of stuttering, the experience of stuttering. And the poem I'd like to read you today, it's a little bit strange, but I think you're gonna like it. I hope so. I write, I would say, I know, I guess Aiden and I were talking about this. I write, I would say, kind of strange poetry. I like to make language strange. It's very fun for me to do that. I like to experiment with sound and words. So the poem I'm going to read you today, it looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a big, long list of words. And this poem is titled Two Cheeseburgers, French fries, and a Coke. And the reason it's titled that is when I was a kid, I grew up in a really small town, and there was one McDonald's in this town. And when I was a teenager, my friends and I would drive around this small town, you know, listening to hip hop with the windows open, right? Driving around, and we'd always end up at the McDonald's. My friends all knew that I stuttered, and I'd sit in the back seat, and I'd always try to get them to order for me. I always tried to get them to order. I'm like, you guys order, you know what I want. Because I didn't want to stutter. I wasn't feeling confident at that stage in my life of how I stutter, how I speak. And they would always order for me. I would never have to order. One day we're driving around, go to the McDonald's, and they say, okay, Jordan, you are ordering today. You're doing it. You're going to order from the speaker. And I felt so much dread in I can still feel it. My heart's still beating, even when I say that. So what I did is I sat in the back seat of that car and I just rehearsed it, practiced it over and over. 2 cheeseburgers, French fries, and a Coke, over and over and over. And this is the poem of that feeling. And what this poem does is it goes through all the words I can think of in order to get to those words: 2 cheeseburgers, French fries, and a Coke. Two cheeseburgers, French fries, and a Coke. Twa, twaddle, tweedledee, twas, twayblade, tweedledum, tweezers, twinkletoad, twig, 12 gauge, twin engined, Twix, twizzle, ziz, zag, zohar, zone, zola, zoo, zonked, zoot suit, two, ooh, oolong, oof, ooh, oodles, oort, oozy, oopsie-daisy, een, eerie, eelworm, eek, ejeet, eelgrass, eel, eelpout, enzy, chi, cheekbone, cheek, cheerful, cheeky, yearly, yeasty, cheese. Sea cow, sea lily, seamy seamstress, sea lion, sea lettuce, sea potato, sea moth, sea holly, sea gooseberry, sea dog, sea nettle, sea elephant, sea bee, a beer, beetle, the bee's knees, beef, FBI, FB, FBA, bird, beef bird, berry, herb, burgers. SSB, SSC, SSE, SSP, SSR, SST, SSW, WWF, hurry, the fernicle, fur seal, leer, leek, leech, charbroil, cha-cha-cha, the faff, French beans, French Congo, French bread, French cricket, French curve, French dressing, French hiccup, hibachi, hickey, hide and seek, high, high, cry, friendly fire, freedom fire, rise. SS, SSAFA, A, ARG, Aardwolf, and Landers, Anna Banana, and D, DA, A535, A, Alberg, Aardvark, Cockabik, Kaka Pants, Kaka, AK, Akbar, Coco Cabana, coconut palm, cockatoo, cochlea, cocoa, oak tag, oakum, OPEC, the kokanee, the cocoa, the Kit Kat, the Coke. And that's it. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for listening.